This is a perspective look at Whole Foods by Q Consulting. I'd like to take a minute here to introduce our management team at Q Consulting. I'm Daniil Kushnir, the Operations Officer. We have Karen Martinez, the head of the Research Department. Leigh Nunes, who manages the Analytical Department. Marina Peacock, who's head of our Advising. And Shaquilla Mccathern, our Chief Marketing Analyst. Here at Q Consulting, we offer expert consulting services to organic food retailers by providing guidance through the complex and highly regulated organic food industry. Q Consulting services range from understanding organic certification process and restrictions to effective retail marketing and placement of organic food products. Q Consulting offers strategic business models for effectively delivering natural foods to promote public awareness towards a healthier food system. What we have on the current agenda is we're going to look at the company history and see what has made Whole Foods so successful this far, and we're going to take a look at the current operations and leadership. We will then review the products and services the company offers, and then we'll address two areas. We're going to look into managing in a diverse workforce, as well as the company's current leadership practices and motivation strategies. We will then present to you our insight, advice, and cautions to be aware of, as well as a strategy going forward. We will then close everything off by summarizing our key points, which will bring everything together.
Whole Foods was founded on September 20th, 1980 in Austin, Texas, by 4 young locals who felt that the natural food industry could thrive in a supermarket setting. Whole Foods exclusively markets food without artificial preservatives, colors, flavors, or sweeteners. Whole Foods was the first certified full organic grocer in the United States, requiring it to maintain compliance with strict standards that all products sold maintain their full organic integrity from the farming or manufacturing process until they are purchased by consumers. Whole Foods' original founders were John Mackey, who serves as Whole Foods' current CEO, Renee Lawson-Hardy, Craig Weller, and Mark Skiles. Today, the company has grown to more than 431 stores globally and remains a leader in the quality food business. Founder and current CEO John Mackey collaborates with an executive team to manage overall company operations. Mackey and his leadership team believe in the power of groupthink and encourage all Whole Foods Market employees to work in teams to manage the company's daily operations and strategic leadership. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Mackey, who also authored the book Conscious Capitalism, explained his conscious capitalism philosophy. He said, "But to engage in conscious capitalism is to understand the purpose of business beyond just making money, the higher purpose of your business, and to engage in business in this more conscious way. It's to provide leadership that's done more consciously to help people be fulfilled in the workplace." Mackey feels that conscious leaders focus on we rather than me. They inspire, foster transformation, and bring out the best in those around them. He and his leadership team built Whole Foods Market around 3 steps that are felt to be vital to be conscious or servant leadership style. 1, figure out why you did this in the first place. Don't forget your passion and purpose. 2, audit yourself, develop yourself, take 100% responsibility for where you are in the world. And 3, be part of the team. Make a commitment to develop yourself and your team. Whole Foods Market markets products that meet strict quality standards for being organic. Whole Foods website contains a list of unacceptable food ingredients not found in any of their products. Whole Foods pledges to sell products that are ecologically and environmentally conscious, including personal health care products that do not contain any synthetic or chemical ingredients. Many Whole Foods locations staff healthy eating specialists who are available to consult with customers regarding healthy eating and choosing the healthiest products to maintain their customers' health goals. In recent years, the company has focused on taking healthy living one step further by addressing other issues such as excessive water usage in farming and treatment of farm laborers. Mackey has vowed to take a leadership role in marrying the organic industry with responsible growing as well as animal and farm worker welfare.
The two areas we are addressing concerning Whole Foods Market are some of the issues involved in managing a diverse workforce and the current practices around Whole Foods leaders on how they use motivation techniques. Whole Foods markets are generally located in urban areas, which makes the customers consist of a large, diverse group of people of language and culture. This also means the organization is made up of many diverse team members. Whole Foods believes in honoring all cultures and languages that takes place in their environment. They have a declaration of interdependence that says diversity and individual differences are honored. Whole Foods uses diversity to help offer different viewpoints within the organization and improve organizational efficiency. They also establish a working environment where motivated employees can grow and succeed to the best of their abilities. Having such a great amount of diversity can bring a lot of challenges in the workplace, such as cultural differences can occur and have been an issue at Whole Foods. An incident occurred between two employees who were speaking Spanish. Another team member who only spoke English felt insulted and disrespected in the situation. Management became involved and eventually revised the team member guidelines on language and made it a point that if you speak a different language, to be respectful and courteous to others around you. The other area we are covering are the current practices around Whole Foods leaders on how they use motivation techniques. Whole Foods' working environment is based on decentralized teamwork. This gives everyone their own way of working with other teammates along with customers. The team leaders in each store are a team. Store leaders in each district are a team, and the company's regional presidents are a team. Even so, the leaders of this team still go by the popular vote out of the whole team. Every store is made up of small teams who collaborate ideas together as far as to what is being supplied in the store, to who even gets employed as a team member. Whole Foods is also big on transparency with employees and customers. They provide financial information to the employees along with salaries that are comparative to each team member. Everything is teamwork and it makes them feel empowered and that they are more than just being a regular everyday employee. It is more of a reflection on how well you are doing your job and grants them to feel more valuable and appreciated.
In response to the areas addressed, we mentioned that Whole Foods has a diverse workplace. This is actually one of their greatest strengths. If the company places their business in urban areas, then in solidarity with hoping to be successful in an area, they put the locals to work because the neighbors want to have a thriving community. Whole Foods believes that when the area wins, the natural byproduct will be to have a business that wins, successful across all platforms. What separates Whole Foods from other incoming businesses is that, as opposed to McDonald's, for example, or even other grocery store lines, there is a strong desire to make healthy choices. Healthy lifestyles lead to longer lives, and longer lives mean customers will be around longer to purchase from their store. Also, feeling represented will empower a neighborhood, and that trickles down to having empowered children, and then a healthier cycle can begin. Another positive change can be enlightening various group members to ideas of lifestyle choices that they may not have been aware of before, bringing growth and mutual respect. This is beneficial when employees are dealing with customers and when they're dealing with each other. The current practices of Whole Foods is based on a decentralization of authority. That means they give lower level managers and non-managerial employees the right to make important decisions about how to use organizational resources. This is becoming a more and more popular way of doing business among organizations because it allows flexibility, especially while it's still growing. Giving everyone a say in how to do their work also creates a sense of empowerment and takes away from just clocking in and being told what to do. There's a smaller chance employees will go above and beyond when they have a small fraction of what they're held responsible for. They'll see themselves taking care of greater needs. Having happy employees creates happy customers, which is a win-win situation for any business. Whole Foods must be careful about when dealing with a decentralized team because giving everyone a say can lead to those teams straying from the Whole Foods agenda. What works in New York may not work in New Mexico and vice versa. Making sure that organizational goals are at the forefront of the communication will ensure that everyone is ultimately on the same page. Understanding the diversity of every employee and what everyone brings to the table can be daunting. Making clear the objectives for success is only a stepping stone in the long path of financial success for a business. Giving directives, but also allowing for a vote, should allow for a balance. Whole Foods must be diligent in maintaining that balance when opening themselves up to employees' opinions and wanting to promote their own itinerary. In today's world, it's difficult for a small business to succeed. It's far less common for a small business to turn into a global conglomerate. Whole Foods seems to have found the recipe for success, growing to over 400 stores in 37 years. With their entrepreneurial spirit and a need in the market, they were able to gain level footing. With a commitment to leadership in their product, employees and customers gave them what they needed to grow. Motivation and empowerment in its diverse workforce will propel Whole Foods into the future. We would like to thank you for your time and thank you for everyone who was involved, Whole Foods, and the Q Consulting team. Remember, dream big, eat healthy, stay motivated.